Welcome to the 10th lesson of SmartKnitter, Knit Specification Level 1. Today we will be writing a knit spec for a 5-gauge round neck sweater with raglan sleeves, knitted in 1x1 full cardigan with 3 ribs fashioning. Let's start with a round neck raglan sweater template. Advanced technique will be shown. Fashioning of 4-stitch edge and 24-stitch edge simultaneously. Start by selecting structure for the body. First, we set up structure with 1x1 rib and interlock gating, and then we check the option ribs half cardigan, ribs HCDEG, stitch to make a 1x1 half cardigan. Narrowing is done with 2 ribs fashioning mark. Change the default from 4 to 2. The options in the knit spec will be updated accordingly. Create the knit spec. By choosing the new raglan sleeve style and click Open, we will demonstrate how to modify the measurements related to the raglan sleeve style. Modify the actual back neck width formula as shown. The back width of the sleeve end should be subtracted from the back neck width in raglan styles as it is part of the neckline. Add a reduction percentage for better fit. Modify the actual front neck width formula with same principle as the actual back neck width. Modify the front neck bottom as shown. Check the body length adjustments. Check the formula for arm side depth. Here shows the formula of armhole from nape, measuring straight down. Move the front armhole from shoulder, measurement from technician's measurements chart to measurements chart as shown. Rearrange the position by dragging the cells and edit the measurement. Delete the unnecessary measurement. Now we modify the formula for front sleeve end position. Then we check the adjusted measurement for back sleeve end position. Move on to the measurements of the sleeve. Modify the formula for cuff full width. Modify the formula for double bicep. Move on the sleeve end. First, move the sleeve end measurement from Technician's Measurements chart to Formula chart. Go to the Formula chart, double-click to modify the formula for sleeve end. Change the name of the formula to Actual Sleeve End, then enter the formula as shown. Modify the Big Sleeve End formula. Modify the adjustment measurements for sleeve length. Change the name of the formula to Actual Sleeve Length, then enter the formula as shown. Add a fixed adjustment of -1 revolution for the cuff height to make sure the cam goes back to the starting position. Inspect the formula for front cap height. Inspect the formula for back cap height. Cancel all unnecessary adjustment dimensions. Turn on Words View and start modifying the knit spec. We will start with the back panel. Double-click on the Setup course to open the Edit panel. Click Allow 0.5 revolution and add 0.5 rev to the sweep to make sure the cam goes back to the starting position. Modify the curve for arm size. First, check Narrow in Ribs option. The knitting rules will be automatically updated. Bind off for the underarm position. Edit the curve steps. Select appropriate narrowing option, e.g. 2 ribs in this example. For the last 2 rules, select Knit and transfer back to front. And then knit 1 revolution of jersey for easier linking. Check Fixed to prevent changing during braiding. Click Calculate rule when done. Select suitable curve for the back arm's eye. Click Use new rules and continue. Select Pointel at center for linking marker. Organize the knit spec. For front panel, using same options as in the back panel, move on to the front neckline. Choose Hold Stitches for neckline. For neckline bottom, edit the curve steps and choose Holding Course for the neckline curve. End with 1 revolution plain knit by selecting Transfer to front, then knit together for easier linking. Click Calculate new rule when done. Check and modify the adjusted measurements. Arrange the knit spec for front panel. Let's move on to the knit spec for the sleeve. Check Allow 0.5 revolution and add 0.5 rev to the sweep to make sure the cam goes back to the starting position. Check Narrow in Ribs for increase in ribbed arrangement. Select Release for widening. Modify the curve for sleeve cap. First, check Narrow in Ribs option. Bind off for the underarm position. Knit 1 revolution before narrowing. Edit the curve steps. Select appropriate narrowing option, e.g. 2 ribs in this example. Check Fixed for the last rule. Click Calculate Rule when done. Select Suitable Curve and click Use New Rules. Edit the rule for sleeve end. Edit the curve steps. Choose holding courses for partial knitting in this section. For the last step, select Transfer to Front, then knit together. For easier linking, click Calculate Rule when done. Select Suitable Curve and click Use New Rules. Edit the tip of raglan sleeve. Choose Narrow in Ribs. Select appropriate narrowing option, e.g. 2 ribs in this example. Rearrange the knit spec. Next, let's edit the collar band linking setup. Right-click on the ending segment of the collar band and select Edit Trim Link segment. Inspect the linking sequence and choose appropriate linking markers, e.g. pointelle in this example. Finally, edit the knit spec for the collar band as shown. Rearrange the knit spec. Go to Linking Instruction tab to edit the data. Right-click to remove unnecessary data on the canvas. Right-click on each segment of the neckline and choose New Collar Band Cast-on Dial Length to add dimension. Go back to the Knit Spec tab. Right-click on the canvas. Select Add, then Add Linking Diagram to display the dimensions for neckline linking cast on Knit Spec sheet. This marks the end of this class. Thank you for watching.